Hello there, fellow NPCs. I am Scythe, and today we're going back into the Best Throuple any AVN 2024 tournament. And I am happy to say that we have some positive changes in today's tournament. I did mention that in the previous votes, the previous polls, I've been losing votes for every video. I went from 142 in the first one down to 50 in the second one, and then 30 in the last one. And I don't know what has changed, honestly. Maybe it's because we are reaching the finals and people actually want to influence the votes, or maybe it's because I am on video here owning up to my mistakes, or maybe it's because I am actually doing something about my mistakes and actually posting the results on the Reddits where I am collecting my votes. It could be any of those three, it could be all three together, but regardless, in today's poll we have 97 answers, which is triple the amount in the last vote and almost double the one before that. So we are going to see some significant changes here today. I have some fun news to share with everyone. So as you have noticed, these videos are just me presenting the numbers. Numbers on top of numbers on top of numbers. And that is boring as all hell. I could tell that just from the second video that this is gonna be boring as all hell. But what kind of resources do I have? And so I didn't know what to do with it, to be honest. But I do have a small surprise for you all. In the finals, I have arranged for a small interview with no other but Misfortune, the creator of We Were Just Kids and Move the Chains. I've sent out a couple of questions for him to answer, and I will present his answer in the finals before we go into the actual votes. So in the first vote, we have Being a Dick, Josie and Maya versus Becoming a Rockstar, Lisa and Jade. And before I tell you the numbers, yes, I am holding you at arm's length with this. I am dangling the carrot in front of your eyes. I just wanted to go through how they've been scoring so far. In the seeds, as we remember, Being a Dick, Josie and Maya scored so many points, 63 in total, that they actually skipped the first round because it was an uneven number and one had to go before everyone else. So Josie and Maya bypassed round 1 and went directly into round 2. And in round 2 they were facing off against Somerset, Even Cassie, where they received approximately 2/3 of the votes in that vote. And then we also have Becoming a Rockstar with Lisa and Jade, and they, well, Maya and Josie were in a class for themselves, that's why they bypassed round 1, but Lisa and Jade scored a total of 9 points in the first seed, which means that they were facing off against Kyra and Robin in round 1, where they scored just more than half of the votes, 23 versus 22. And then they went on to fight off against Lexi and Holly, the other couple from Leap of Faith. And once again they took more than half the votes when they faced up against them, with a total of 14 versus 13 points. So where do we end up here? One of the middle tiers, middle seeds versus the top seed. Well, let's see. In the semifinals, as I said, we had a total of 92 votes. As I said, we have many more votes than in the previous rounds. Out of 92 votes, 52 of those votes went to Becoming a Rockstar, Lisa and Jade, which unfortunately means that Josie and Maya are thrown out of the tournament. Of course, someone has to go out, and I was really worried that because of the cult following that Being a Dick has, that they would just bulldoze through everything. But no, they were overthrown in the semifinals. Am I happy about it? No. Am I sad about it? No. I'm just here to give you the numbers, and I love when things just goes when you did not expect them to go. So, in the finals we have our first couple, first throuple, Becoming a Rockstar, Lisa and Jade. Who will they face off against them? In the second round of the semifinals, we have Chasing Sunsets, Mallory and Amanda versus Bear Witness, Heidi and Athena. And if we go back with the last two thruples, we can see that Mallory and Amanda scored 16 votes in the original seed. And in round 1 they were facing up against Come Home Susie and Tammy. Susie and Tammy, however, was one of the least favorite thruples out there, with only 1 vote in the original seed. And when you put them up against each other in round 1, it was clear as day that Mallory and Amanda won it with an astonishing 82% of the votes, 36 versus 8. In the second round, they later on went up against acting lessons Megan and Melissa, and I did a little skit about it, and it's all in good fun. But they did win that one as well, when they took just above half the votes, so it's 14 versus 13, which is 52% of the votes. And as I said, they are facing off against Bear Witness, Heidi and Athena. And Heidi and Athena in the seeds got 21 votes, and in the first round they went off against One Lie, Julia and Anne. And this was their biggest slam dunk I've ever seen. No one has corrected me on this, so I can only assume that my fuck up did not affect the results. That's unfortunate that I did fuck up like I did, but it doesn't seem to have changed anyone's mind. Bear Witness took 41 versus 1 vote in that round, which makes it the biggest slam dunk we've ever seen. And then in the round 2 they went up against Price of Power, Maria and Emilia. And they absolutely crushed Maria and Emilia when they took 72% of the votes, for a total of 18 versus 7. But now we don't care about the history of the shit. We want to know where they stand right now. And so we have Mallory and Amanda versus Heidi and Athena, with a total of 95 votes. 72 of those votes, which is 75.8% of the total, goes to Bear Witness, Heidi and Athena. They are the second throuple to go towards the finals. Well, obviously they're the second throuple. It's only 1 and 2 left, which means Heidi and Athena is facing off against Lisa and Jade. So, as always, the vote is in the description down below. And as I mentioned, I have a small interview that I will be conducting in the finals, and I'd be really happy to see you again for the finals. So, thanks for watching, I'll see you then, and remember, just because you're not the main character, it does not mean you're not important. Goodbye everyone.